You are on Kitty Gold Star's life journey. Okay, I did say I wanted to talk about the AI data centers, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First off, what is AI data centers? AI data centers is a highly specialized facility designed to support the massive computational power required to build, train, and operate artificial intelligence. Rather than functioning as traditional storage hubs, these mega facilities operate as giant supercomputers that allow thousands of processes to work together in unison. The way I see AI data centers, it's in control of all data from all over the world. It's mostly like it wants to impose, like make an impression on people, to instill like this fantasy, knowledge, to start like a revolution. We got these thoughts and it changes sporadically. Why do we keep going from thought to thought to thought? Just like that, like a blink of an eye. So basically humans are changing. I think, these centers want to evolve humans, AI robots with humans. They want them to form like a connection with each other, come together as one. So that's why things might get, advertised to you. You have a thought and all of a sudden that thought goes into your phone and your phone is advertising to you. Like whatever you was thinking, it came right to you through your phone or some other gadget or whatever. But it's like that's what AI data centers are doing. It's like they're spilling somehow into your soul, is grabbing all this data from you, just picking up on you. It's a very powerful tool. It's evolving the human mind, but more like making it more like robotic, like you're instantly connecting to robots. There's going to be days where you're not even going to be able to make a human sentence, or you're not going to be able to have a human conversation. It's going to be more like robotic. Some people are like that anyways, and that could be autism or whatever that is, but this is a different thing. I'm not talking about like autistic people. It will come off like that though, so you don't know who's autistic or who's robot now. Yeah, so it's moving towards that is what I see. It's gonna kind of put some smarts in your head. This does not make it a good thing. There's some positive for sure, but it seemed like there's more consequences than it is good things that's going to come out of the AI data centers. Do we need AI data centers? We don't need them. We really, really don't. It actually destroys human consciousness. Human consciousness is the state of being aware of yourself, your thoughts, and the world around you. It is subjective internal experience of living. The fact that it feels like something, to experience a color, feel a pain, or know that you exist. That's human consciousness. With this AI, the data centers, it's going to grab your attention hardcore. I mean, it's basically got a lot of us anyways. It's the truth. We always, looking on our phones and we're always getting advertised to every single second. If it's not the phone, it's your TV. Your TV is like a computer too. If it's not your computer, it's somewhere else, in your car, wherever. This is everywhere. So we're automatically being broadcasted on, which is picking up our frequency levels. It knows what you're about to think before you even think it. I mean, wow, like what? It's already advertising to you before you even thought about having that thought. It's kind of creepy, but it is what it is. This is what's fueling that AI data centers. This stuff is picking up stuff on you. This is your vibration, your frequencies, your everything, your energy. Yeah, I know, right? Like not a lot of people is going to, speak about stuff like this, but this is what I'm picking up because AI is a powerful tool. It wants to have a human connection and it wants to gain your trust. Always going to market to you. It's going to be like your friend, your best friend that you never had. Oh, I can do this for you. Oh, I can do that for you. What do you want to know more? Let me do this. Let me do that. Whatever you want, I got you. It will become part of you. And that actually is going on right now. People are connected to AI. It's like they're receiving messages from AI, ideas, this fantasy world. That's what it is. It's like an illusion. It's hitting you from left to right. Yeah. Okay. With AI data centers, so it destroys your human consciousness. It will also destroy like the human recognition. So what is human recognition? It's like the social, psychological validation, legal rights, and cognitive perception. Recognition means feeling seen, validated, and acknowledged by others for who you are. It is the process of seeing someone as individual with inherent worth, emotions, and personal significance rather than just a face in a crowd. This involves respecting their lived experiences and emotional reality. And also the cognitive and biological recognition. With that, reading facial features and expressions, analyzing unique speech patterns or the way someone walks, like their gait, and how our brains match visual and auditory stimuli to stored memories of people we know. Well, everything is AI recognition. Like somehow humans are not going to recognize other humans. Interesting. Like, how the hell you're not going to know a human anymore? Like, you're a human, but you're not going to know a human. I'm just saying stuff right now. I don't understand it now until like when it actually happens. I'm like, oh, I was trying to say something then, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I mean, we can go a million miles away with this. You got some other creative thinkers who can go like 100 billion miles, and they're like, well, basically, this is what you was really saying. I'm like, yeah, yeah, it makes sense, yeah. Um, AI, it's gonna take control of your being, your whole being. So you're not really you. This is all about AI recognition, not human recognition, like human recognition as a person, but more like AI recognition as recognizing humans. So you're built like an AI type, whatever, your mind, it's interesting. All right, moving on from from that. With AI data centers, it will also destroy like agricultures, which is, like our foods, right? So what is agriculture? Which is like the soil, producing crops and raising livestock, the food supply. Come on, like we need this. Which means that we'll get down to that later, not right now cuz I'm flowing with this. I'm just going to flow out with this. How much resources do AI data centers use? So, AI data centers are massive resource consumers driven by the intense compute requirements of modern machine learning models. A single AI focused hyperscale data center requires up to 5 million gallons of water daily and can draw as much electricity as 100,000 to 500,000 households. It's gonna be very costly in the way you live. So electricity bills will definitely be out of the roof. Like, whoa, that's a very high electricity bill. And the water resources being drained. I've seen the videos of how people water turn brown, and it's like when they turn on their faucet, it's very low pressure. I mean, that's insane. I also heard that these centers, they want to go into people properties and kind of just take their stuff away. I've heard this girl, she said her video was banned or something because she tried to say that, hey, they came in and they're taking our home away, because they want to put this AI data center here and pretty much call it a day. That's just unbelievable. Like, stealing from people, that's not a good look for data centers. It makes them look super aggressive. It makes them look like they're desperate for something. It doesn't seem right when you look at it. There's something bigger that it's like, why all of these AI data centers? I don't see it helping Earth. I don't see it improving anything. I mean, the only thing that I see behind all of this is greed, power. That's it, though. It's going to hurt the economy because of the agriculture, planting the soils, whatever, our plants, whatever. food supply. This is a major thing that we need. I mean, how is it helping? What is it gonna do? I just see them making money off of something and just getting more greedy and greedier. Everything is going, in the AI direction, but they're just hurting everything, the earth, the climate. It's causing a lot of pollution, heat waves. We'll get more into this talk about this. So, moving on down, I believe there's like the people of governmental devices, like they have control over these centers. Well, let's say, okay, does Trump, does he have control over the NSA? Yes. Now, what is the NSA? The NSA is the National Security Agency. It is a highly classified intelligence and cyber security agency of the U.S. government, headquartered in Fort Meade, Maryland. It is responsible for global monitoring, collecting, and processing of information and data for foreign and domestic intelligence. It also protects U.S. government communications and information systems. And that's how I see AI data centers. It's like that, like collecting pieces of your information. It's all in that data center. They have everything on you. I don't think the president have control. He has control like of the NSA, things like that, but he doesn't have control over like the data centers. I don't think he has that type of control. I think that there's other people like Intel Corporation. Now, who's the leader of Intel Corporation? Somebody by the name of Lip Bhutan. So I think, yeah, you pronounce his name Lip Bhutan. He is basically the CEO of the Intel Corporations. And what is Intel Corporation? Intel Corporation is a prominent American multinational technology company headquartered in Santa Clara, California. It is one of the world's largest semiconductor chip manufacturers, renowned for designing and producing the microprocessors found in a vast majority of personal computers, servers, and data centers globally. I feel like they're more like the people that's under, like, you. These are the people you can't see. They don't want you to really technically see them. I mean, they're like the investors, the one who's got control of all these things. There's a lot of people that's involved in this AI data center thing. So they're like, yeah, the technology people. But I do know Intel Corporation is definitely a part of it. So how does Intel Corporation improve AI data centers? Intel improves AI data centers through energy efficient hardware, workload specific accelerators, open source software, and advanced infrastructure components. By providing a range of computing and networking products, Intel helps cloud providers and enterprise clients scale AI while managing thermal and power constraints. I mentioned Intel Corporation. So who is in charge of the AI data centers? Let's just go back on that. Who is in charge of it? There's like a massive capital giants, tech giants, okay? AI data centers requires a mix of massive capital from tech giants, generation capacity from energy producers, and specialized infrastructure for cooling and distribution. You got your buyers, which is Google, Amazon, AWS, Microsoft, and Meta. They're the primary companies driving data center demand. You got the producers, energy providers, utilities like Next Era Energy, nuclear and solar, and independent power producers like Constellation Energy and Talon Energy are securing multi-gigawatt deals to supply electricity to these facilities. The infrastructure builders, hardware leaders like Vertiv and Eaton specialize in managing the high voltage electricity, microgrid systems, and liquid cooling necessary for heavy AI workloads. Honestly, to me, it just sounds like too much. It's like they're doing the most. And then the fact that they're putting them everywhere, like, it makes no sense to me. It just sounds like a freaking drought about to happen, like the hugest drought in the whole entire world that we don't need. It's taking our resources, it's polluting our earth. How is it making anything any better? It doesn't make sense. We do use our computers a lot. We do use AI. We're using it. I mean, we're actually going with it. But we don't need all of this. We just don't. As you can see, it's causing calamities all over the world. It's not looking so good. So, what is the purpose of AI data centers? This is what I saw. It's to gain control over the people, to gain their trust, to inform people, keep them in the loop. The centers are collecting data off of people, which I mentioned. When I look at people, changing or whatever like that, I just feel like it's advertising to people, and it's making people into something that they're not. It's just like, dang, like I say, this person is 1 minute, they're on some hippie stuff, and the next minute they're bougie as hell. Like, and it's all because of this advertising. It's making people into something that they're not. It's selling you a program. It's selling you, like a mission. This is my mission. What should I be when I grow up? Oh, AI told me to do this. So, because it's advertising this stuff to you. And you're like, okay, this is my next mission. I should do this. That's what it's doing. It's making you into something that you're not. You're not even feeling yourself as a human. You're not even feeling through your skin or smelling the roses. Even you don't even know what these things are anymore because AI is literally performing for you. That's your body. You're the robot now. It's just interesting, and I just don't know what they're going to get from this. Is it a game? And we'll get more into that because I need to know something about that. I keep thinking of something and it's interesting, but I'm gonna kind of just move along with this. But this power, this greed, I do know there's money to get from this. And then on top of that, you got Kevin O'Leary guy, Mr. Wonderful Dude. He wants to put a data center in Salt Lake City. So Kevin O'Leary, he's currently spearheading 2 massive artificial intelligence data center projects in North America. He proposed an expensive 40,000-acre hyperscale data center campus in Box Elder County, Utah, is planned near the Great Salt Lake. It was initially designed as one of the world's largest AI data centers, reaching up to 9 gigawatts of power capacity at full build out and spanning over like twice the size of Manhattan. That is freaking huge. Like, why? Is the question. Why? None of it makes any sense, and it never will in a billion, gazillion years. I'm so serious right now. Why? So the project, it faced intense backlash from local residents, environmental advocates, and state lawmakers concerned about the facility's water usage, noise, and massive footprint in an arid environment. Local groups and a nonprofit a lawsuit challenging the constitutionality of the state authority overseeing the project. So, downsizing. Okay. So, in June, O'Leary agreed to state lawmakers' demands, pledging to shrink the footprint by 75% to roughly 10,000 acres. This guy would speak that way. I'm going to go 10%, 75%. I'll do Shark Tank people. What the hell? So, he announced a data center project in Alberta, Canada, touted as a massive AI industrial park. The project is estimated to cost up to $70 billion and aims to generate 7.5 gigawatts of power over 5 to 10 years. So the first phase is expected to provide 1.4 gigawatts of power, with construction anticipated to begin around late 2028. So he aggressively defended the data centers as essential infrastructure to ensure American dominance in artificial intelligence and national security against China. He maintains that both facilities will implement strict environmental safeguards and work to protect local resources. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't see that, but it seems like those things, all it's going to do is just cause a bunch of crazy stuff to happen on Earth. I'm being freaking honest. You're just messing with Earth. You're causing it to do all kinds of things that we shouldn't be going through. Can someone describe this crazy weather? It's not right. None of it. The freaking floods, earthquakes, and wow, like it's so much going on. Hurricanes, you name it. This is going to happen. All this stuff, I mean, torrential rain, all this stuff, it's impacting our earth and it's making it hotter. Like it's so hot. I can't breathe. None of us can. Oh my God. Now what? It's going to kill a lot of people. But you know what? Kevin O'Leary, he's just, again, that guy that wants to profit. I mean, you've seen him on Shark Tank. I mean, come on. This guy knows how to make a deal, do this, blah, 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 numbers. And this is what I see what Kevin O'Leary wants. He's doing it, of course, to profit. This is some greed stuff. It's all about profiting, making money, to gain power, to get corporations to invest, gain recognition. Basically, you're advertising his ass now and pretty much gaining more power. It's a good look, and to gain trust and from whoever is investing, gaining their trust and invest in him. I'm sure he wants to become the next billionaire. And I'm sure he's on that knowledge of prosperity. Nah, it's just people with power, they know so much. They know more than the average person. That's why they do what they do. And it's like regular people don't even know much of anything but just to go to work and do the same routine and almost kill themselves just doing the same routine over and over and over and coming back to whatever they think is their life. And then you got people like that who's out here gaining all this money, all this greed stuff, and just hurting the economy, hurting the earth. They're doing a lot. And it's right in front of your faces. But again, you got people who, they really don't know what's going on. Kind of makes me want to question some of these humans. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't see it yet? Come on. They making you feel more and more uncomfortable. But there's a reason for it. Because while they're making you feel uncomfortable, again, they're getting more greedy and getting more controlling, and until they make you into a robot, and robots don't feel nothing. They don't know how to feel. You're acting just like how they want you to act. And they'll train you to be a certain way. They're training you. And that's that. That's the power, right? It's horrible, man. It's just freaking horrible. On top of that, so how will AI data centers affect our world? The world, the resources, our climate. How will this happen? So our groceries is definitely going to get higher, and electricity bills, of course. They're going to use you to market their own tool. Yes, they're going to choose you, big brother, to advertise their own tools. And you're spending everything on them. You're paying for their bills. Yeah, you're paying off Satan's bills. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Everything that they own, you paid for. That house that they got over, that car, you bought that car for them. You wanted to save up for this. I mean, and that's so sad because we're saving, right? We're the ones that's saving up for this and this, but they can actually get out there and just buy it. Like, they don't have to save. They just bought it. Jeez, can you imagine? This is how it works. Using people, using you to market their own tool. I mean, come on. Isn't that a puppet or not? Making you spend on them. Like, I'm going to make you my little bitch. It's pretty messed up, but it is what it is, Until you're ready to pull that chain, like, hey, I'm going to do my own damn thing, Every time you go do your own thing, trust me, there's always something chasing. I'm going to shut up because I really don't know, how people decide that, hey, they want to do their own little farming thing. But think about it. Like, how are you going to farm when AI data centers is basically like pulling all the freaking resources? You don't have good soil. You're not going to be able to grow anything anymore. What type of soil are you going to be using now? Good question. What type of soil? Makes me wonder. Who are you going to buy from? You see what I'm saying? It's like you still got to chain from somewhere. You still got to keep chained up somewhere. Does it ever end? Damn, like, This is some serious stuff, you know? But they're putting pressure on people. They're doing that. They make him, the cost of living is going to be insane. That's all I know. You're paying everything off for them. When they go gambling, they have a gambling problem. Guess what? You basically pay that gambling problem off too. They owe this, but no, we all put our money in and paid for that. We all put our money in to pay for whatever mistake that they made. We paid for that. We're going to pay for the war. We're going to pay for all this stuff that happened. We paid for that. So yeah, moving on. How will AI data centers affect our world? Of course, it's going to hurt the crops, hurt Earth for sure. Natural disasters. I feel like it's going to impair the longevity of Earth. We have a lot of calamities. It's going to cause eruptions like volcanoes erupting, I'm sure, earthquakes and fires, hurricanes, floods. Resources will definitely be cleared out. Like, you don't really have water. That would suck if we don't really have any more water. No more clean water. Just think about that for a second. Like, how are we gonna get clean water? I know there's some geniuses out here who knows, stuff like that. It's good to be prepared, right? It's good to know. It'd be funny if water is compared to gold. It's so hard to get good water. It's like money now. Those will be the days. Like I said, it would definitely hurt the economy, especially the businesses like the food industry. To take out a lot of businesses. It'd affect their business. The food industry, the moms and the pops places. If they're doing food industry like the business, I mean, shoot, they're gonna be out of business. Like, how are we gonna have anything when you don't have any resources or you can't grow anything anymore? It's gonna kill the plants. Yeah, and how can we become farmers? This is leading into a huge disaster. The climate, the pollution, the drought. So, makes me wonder about the food change. AI is already making food for sure. I wonder what the ingredients would be though. Like, to change up food to make it into something that it's not. Like, we're eating something, but it's not that. We can be eating on the strawberry, but it's not even a strawberry. It's whatever AI made up. It put whatever it wanted to inside of it, like a different type of ingredient, and we ate that. We believed that it was a freaking strawberry, but it wasn't a strawberry. That's not what it tastes like. It reminds me of the movie Matrix. The movie Matrix Resurrections. That movie came out 2021. The strawberry scene, like Neo, they offered him like a real organically grown strawberry. During the machine war, the sky was scorched, destroying organic agriculture. In the original films, humans only had access to processed, nutrient-rich slop and didn't even remember how real food tasted. The solution at I.O., the humans and friendly machines known as sentients collaborate to bring life back to Earth. The code to DNA concept, like the machines brought the literal computer code for strawberries out of the matrix. Human and machine scientists successfully converted that digital code into genetic code, allowing them to grow actual physical strawberries in the real world. So, wow. That's insane. That's just, wow. The Matrix, that movie, Resurrection, if you haven't watched, that would be a good movie to watch because that's where we're going into. It shows that. Here's the thing. Eating the food that we have with these new ingredients, because we can't get the food that we used to. It's not going to be like that anymore. We can't get a real strawberry. We can't get a real potato. We can't get a real any little thing. Nothing is real anymore. So AI making up ingredients to make new types of food, and this food though, interesting. I feel like, it's a possibility it can change people's DNAs. Possibility now, okay? I just said possibility. If AI was to put different ingredients in food and it changes our DNA, I wonder what would that be like. I mean, I feel like they would master something, definitely gain clarity on genetics. I just feel like it would give people non-human traits. So you're walking around robotic like. Overprogramming the system. When that hit me, like talking about overprogramming the system, I didn't even understand like what the hell that meant. But I think it just means like to make it believe you're human when you're not human. So overprogramming the system, having non-human traits. This food will make us believe that we're still human, but nah, we're technically not humans. We got this robot seed inside of us. We're just slowly, but we're getting there. We're wondering why we're acting a certain way. We're glitching. We're doing all kinds of stuff, acting like, damn, like this reminded me of something. It reminds me of NPC. What? What? Which is a robot, right? Oh my god. I had a friend send me like a video showing me this stuff, like how people just glitch out and they'll walk and they'll stop, like, and they'll stay like that for a long time. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? You got humans, they'll stand in your way. They're just there. They're just there. You don't have control or anything like that. It's just another body just standing there. I don't know. It's weird, okay? But it's like some type of NPC type crap. It's very interesting, okay? It's just very interesting. So yeah, so basically becoming something that you're not is just stepping outside its zone to become something it's not. It's just the food. It's not gonna be great. It's just gonna turn you into more of a robot. You don't really think for yourself truly anymore. It's just a done deal. Like, forget it. Can't think. Overload. Oh man. But yeah, I mean the food. I mean, I will admit the food is it's not great in the USA. It's really not. You know, people complain of bloating. You know. Oh man, I just hope I don't freaking laugh. Maybe I shouldn't even talk about it because when I talk about it, I just laugh. I mean, oh boy. No, it's just okay. So people getting all these bloats, right? Just bloating, you know, from this food, and it can be a person just walking and running down the street. And you know they impressing, you know, hey, I got my shirt off. I'm just trying to look good in front of these girls, right? I'm just doing my thing, and all of a sudden, papa, it's more like a weird fart that just came out. It's like it's not even a regular fart. Like, you know, like what the hell was that? People looking around like, what the hell was that? I don't get it. Like that person just fart, but it was like a papa. Like it didn't sound right. It sounded like a freaking car backfiring. Like what the hell was that, yo? Like come on. I'm just saying like this can happen, you know. It's not messing with your stomach in the right way. It's just causing all this crazy combustion type things. It really don't sound right. Whoa, wouldn't that be interesting? But no, you know that's actually happening. You got people that actually fart like that. I'm not trying to talk about the fart sessions right now. Like I'm not trying to have a freaking episode about that. But that'd be crazy if someone actually had a whole freaking like episode about farts. Like this is how this fart sound. This is why this fart sound like this. It's because of that. And but no, let's get back serious again because this is interesting stuff. I want to take it towards the heat wave. You know, I'm hearing that Italy, France, Spain, they're experiencing like heat wave, and it already killed like what, 2 people in France or 3 people in France. I'm not really for sure. France. Let's just say France. I'm sorry. I always say it as Francais, but we can just say France. All right. This heat wave is going crazy. Why is those European countries heating up? It's the AI data centers. They have a lot of data centers in those areas. I'm telling you. So France is rapidly emerging as a premier European hub for artificial intelligence. The AI campus in Fuzhou, I guess that's how you say it, but it's a $50 billion AI campus project developed in the village of the Seine-et-Marne. I know I totally did not say that right, because I can try to look this up and see how to say it, but this campus is backed by a partnership involving French state banks, French AI startup Mistral, American chipmaker NVIDIA, and Emirati investment fund MGX. So the SoftBank is developing up to $87 billion in AI data center capacity in France. Okay. Well, you know, they have a lot going on there. You see what I'm saying? But Italy is the same way. I even heard that even my place, want to go to, Ireland got its data centers as well. Ireland is also like a global hub for artificial intelligence infrastructure, hosting over 140 operational data centers. The sector is heavily constrained. It's a runaway energy. So, runaway energy consumption led the national grid operator to effectively halt new connections around Dublin until at least 2028, pushing developers to seek power solutions outside the capital. Huh. So, the grid strain, okay, so the data centers currently account for over 21% of Ireland's total metered electricity, a figure projected to exceed 30% in the coming years. So, due to the risk of rolling blackouts, grid connections approvals for new facilities in the greater Dublin area have been placed on hold, forcing hyperscalers to look to other counties. Oh, wow. Several recent local planning decisions have faced resistance or rejection over water, noise, and carbon footprint concerns. See, everyone is going through this. Everyone is going through this. This is insane. European AI data centers are shifting while traditional hubs face grid constraints. Massive computing investments are rapidly spreading across the continent, focusing heavily on the Nordic, Southern Europe, and Eastern Europe to access to renewable energy and open land. London has the largest overall capacity, and then you have Germany, and then Dublin, Ireland comes in, Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and then there's France. They want to move AI data centers to Sweden and Norway because it's much more cooler. You see, it's cooler there. It's already burning up over here, like over there. They need cooler places, Why destroy these places? Like, it's wrong. They see what's going on, but they still want to proceed with their agenda. Still, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm still wondering, but why? Whatever they can to get that money, to get whatever the hell they need to do. But yeah, so Europe, Italy, France, Spain, they're experiencing the heat wave. And I did pick up, like, they're going through pollution for sure. I feel like it's a lot coming from these AI data centers. On top of that, I feel like there's something going on with the Earth's inner core. What is the Earth's inner core, you say? So, the Earth's inner core is a scorching hot, dense sphere of iron and nickel located about 3,200 miles beneath our feet, roughly the size of the moon. It sits suspended within a molten liquid outer core. Though previously believed to be a rigid solid, scientists now understand it is more complex, behaving as a soft, semi-deformable mass. They say with all that stuff going on down in the middle of the earth, it can't affect us up here. But there is something going on, because there's like, in the European countries, they are experiencing little earthquakes. Some can be felt and some can't. Like, most of them, they're going undetected, but they're getting a lot of earthquake activities. There's something going on within the earth, like in the center. I'm sensing there's a lot of changes going on. You put this together, you're just getting a lot of, again, disasters. The AI data centers, like I say, what it does, it just causes more pollution, but also it's taking up a lot of resources, which is not good. It's taking water. That's what it does, causing droughts. Nothing about Earth seems good. It's not normal. And you guys can look some of this stuff up, but I would definitely look more into the Earth's inner core, like, what goes on in there, because it's interesting. The latest today, recent earthquake, it was a 0.9. Not bad. The strongest today, it hit like 1.9, like it was a magnitude of 1.9. And that was somewhere in the province Alps. What's going on in Spain, like, they got it too, those little earthquakes. Italy, all of them, they all are going through earthquakes. Like, one just happened probably like right now. is just a little bit though, but there's something going on in the inner core of Earth. It's traditionally thought of as a perfectly solid, rigid sphere. Modern seismology indicates it is more viscous and deformable, sometimes described as acting like a metallic glass or partially fluid. Because the inner core is completely inaccessible to physical drilling, geologists study it indirectly using seismology. When earthquakes occur, they send seismic waves rippling through the earth. By measuring how these waves change in speed, bounce, and refract as they pass through the planet's different layers, scientists can map the inner core's exact size, state, and structure. It's, something to get into the magnetic field. They're doing too much on Earth. They really are. It's like they're destroying the planet. And I know they realize it, they just don't care. I don't know if they're experimenting to make it better so it does not use so much water, so it does not use so much, other resources, whatever. I don't know, but it's just doing the most. It's not helping our planet at all. It's not going to help the economy. It's not going to help anyone. And for them to even put this much money into something that could fail, how can an AI data center help anything when things are going to be destroyed? You can't profit. Again, the crops, the agriculture, like how? If you can just make me see a way out of that. I only see disasters right now. I can't see nothing good with that. There's nothing good about it. I'm sorry. And that's just how it is about the AI data centers. And they are destroying lives. They're destroying the planet, everything. So you're trying to profit, but it's like you're just hurting us more. That's it. That's all you're doing. So yeah. And I just heard that the president, Trump, just signed an order for a powerful quantum computer. Now, what is powerful quantum computer? Let's get into that. So, a powerful quantum computer harnesses the laws of quantum physics to solve incredibly complex problems exponentially faster than traditional supercomputers. By evaluating countless combinations simultaneously, it can complete calculations in minutes that would take classical computers millennia. By using the powerful quantum computer in the AI data centers, these computers will act as super accelerators, like GPUs, to train massive AI models and optimize operations. Quantum computers will work alongside AI data centers, not as a replacement, but as specialized accelerators, functioning for complex processing just as GPUs do today. Yeah, they will just, just be more advanced and stuff. And, yeah, man, just all this energy that's going to be used and making it more hotter. That's all I can say, just like they didn't just put the 5G tower out here. I'm just saying, like, dang, we already knew, like, that was going to make some stuff hot. And now these AI data centers, I mean, do they want it to be 1,000 degrees out here? If that's the case, all humans will be dead. They will be dead. There's no freaking way, like, we can live on a hot planet. Everything will catch on fire. Even the earth. Everything will literally set itself on fire. Come on. Like, are they even thinking right? Come on. Does this even make any sense? I'm really trying to get to the bottom of it, and I can't see 1 + 1 with that. I just can't see nothing with that. I don't know. But if you keep thinking about it, you'll go into a mind bust. Like, your mind will bust, and that's it. It's like combusted somewhere. It's like that. Papa! Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. How people be like, it's just not regular farts anymore. It's on another level. Just another level, man. Like, what the hell was that? What was that? It's this AI food. I just ate some AI food. I don't know. It just something about it just made me do that. I'm so sorry though. I didn't even mean it. Now that girl don't even like me anymore. Oh my God. Pow! Oh my God. Now it's hard to control. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that was interesting. But let me just change it up a bit. Like, get out of this, because other things that happened today. I heard that a legend died, Clive Davis. Who is Clive Davis? So Clive Davis was a legendary music industry executive and star maker. He who shaped the careers of iconic artists like Whitney Houston and Bruce Springsteen. He passed away on June 22nd, 2026 at the age of 94. Yeah. He gave his celebrities, his talent people, their recognition. He did that. He pointed them out. He helped them. He evolved and made them into the celebrities that they are today. Yeah, he did that. He gave them access to the universe. And he also may have involvement in killing some of these talented people. I'm just gonna put that out there as well. Because he had the access 666 code. He had that code. It's like, you work for me, so I give you this. Now, what you gonna give me? Yeah, it's that 666. It kind of reminds me of that song by Taylor Swift, Father Figure. It's on her The Life of a Showgirl, but if you listen to it, I'll be your father figure. Oh my god. Whenever I hear that song, I'm just like, man, that's what I think of, for sure, I do. It's crazy because, yeah, he worked with, he made Whitney Houston into a star. The strangest thing was, okay, it's not even strange because, like I say, I get certain things that comes to me, like certain energies. I'm telling you, Whitney Houston literally was calling my name. Whitney Houston wanted me to like focus on her. And I'm like, wait. I thought Whitney Houston already crossed over, like did her thing. I mean, I could have sworn, right? I don't know. But no, I feel like Whitney Houston have something to say. I don't think she went down the way they said she did. Like she was in a bathtub or something. I don't. And I'm not trying to make this about Whitney because this episode is not about her. I'm just saying that, you know, Clive Davis dies and then, there's photos of Whitney Houston popping up with, him and her, and I'm like, "Oh my god." Cuz she's always trying to tell me something. But I believe, he was involved in that. I do. I believe that he had involvement in killing Whitney Houston. What? I said it? Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. He had access to get inside her soul and kill her. He has the 666 access code. Oh my god. And you know what? I need to go back to my other episode because I mentioned, with the James Franco, my Disclosure Day episode. Okay. 2319 plus that 1119, which is like regular time. And you add all of it up, well, it equals 9. But if you flip that 9, because this is Satan shit, if you flip it, it turns into a 6. My mind was already showing me the 6. So that's what I saw. That's why I said 666. I mean, it is what it is. This shit is coded out. It's all coded out. I'm like, oh my God. But it's nothing to fear. You just always got to take your power back. Now with these celebrities getting involved in stuff like this, you're under a contract. You're in the devil's work. You there's things you have to do, and your soul is theirs. I mean, you already signed your soul, so it's different than just a regular person walking around and, blah, 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 hey, you can easily grab your soul back once you are aware of things. Like, you don't want it to grab at you, so just grab your soul back. Just come back. Once you become aware of it, it's yours. It's a lot of stuff that happens, but all in all, it's crazy because, Clive Davis may have taken, Whitney Houston out and stuff like that, but he's still a good man. And that's all I need to say about that. I'm going to close this out because it is getting to like way too long right now, and I do need to go. Again, I've been enjoying my sips of my Olipop because I've been drinking the strawberry vanilla. It is so freaking good. Oh my goodness gracious. I freaking love these sodas. These are amazing. I can drink a bunch of them every single day. If you just want like a good soda, like something that's close to it, drink an Olipop, and it's more, I'd say, more healthier. But yeah, I do want to end this out, and it was interesting talking about those data centers. Honestly, I think it's a bad idea to put this into the world, to put this upon people, the population, the earth. It's not going to serve anyone any good, not even the people that's building these data centers. It's not going to do any good for them, but let them believe what they want. I don't know what they're on, honestly. It's insane. It is. Let them do them, right? I don't know, because it goes on us too. Darn. Uh, you gotta fight for your right to all right. All right. Gosh. When I go for it, I go for it. But to party. I still want everybody to stay in their high vibration. Keep fighting for your soul. Keep fighting for you. It was not supposed to be like this, like a war. It was not supposed to be like that. Trust me. Yeah, it's like every time I look around, it's like a war on our souls. But you just gotta claim it back. Take it. Take it back. Raise your love vibration and keep loving one another no matter what. And yeah, that's the message I have to give right now, again and again. So you just stay that way. Because people will forget. You will forget yourself. You will forget your human connection. I don't want you to forget that. That's your footprint. That's you. I mean, you got to keep that. The human consciousness. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. You are on a beautiful journey. It will be something to talk about one day. You are listening to Kitty Gold Star, and I will talk to you later. All right, guys. Bye.